Hi, Kathy and the team over at Brazilian Quality Flooring. This is Brittany. I promised you guys a video of a couple of tips and tricks to increase your online presence. And the point of this video, I'm going to go over three things. I'm going to go over content, backlinks, and citations, and then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business. So the first thing I want to go over is the content on your website, and first thing I noticed is this really cool animated header at the top, really beautiful, and I noticed the links at the top of the menu bar here, and these links just point to some specific sections of your website. At first I did think they were sub-pages, but you just have this home page here, and with the words on your website, your site has about 230 words, and I didn't really notice many keywords on your website as far as the content goes, such as flooring, Marietta, Georgia, or hardwood floor installation, Marietta, Georgia. So we recommend websites are 1,500 to 2,000 words, depending on the competition that you have, and the number of keywords that are needed. And a keyword, just I want to go over that a little bit more specifically, is anything someone or a consumer might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. And in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for, such as the examples I gave you a little bit ago. And with those keywords, you also want to include some that contain the areas that you serve so you can be found. So the last thing I want to go over real quick is your photos. I'm going to right click on this, save image as, and I don't see anything here as far as keyword, and you definitely want to have these photos labeled with a specific keyword so that you can also help rank for that on your website. So I went to Google and I typed in flooring company in Marietta, Georgia, and scrolling down to the organic Google search result here, we see some websites, and people and consumers will actually go for a organic search result 60% of the time compared to the Google Map Pack up here, as well as Google Ads or these Google Guarantee local ads. So we see a couple of directories, and those come up normally. We have Yelp and Angie's List, but the first company that comes up organically on Google for this keyword, flooring company Marietta, Georgia, is BCAL Flooring, and I have their website here. So BCAL Flooring Consultants, this is the #1 website on the top of organic search results for Google, and I couldn't find your website among that list for that keyword with those 10 pages, and I'll go over a little bit more of that in detail in just a bit. But your competition here has about 600 words, so they're beating you by 370 words. They do have some keywords here, like flooring companies in Marietta, Georgia, for example, and they also have quite a few sub-pages. So when we click up here, they have an About Us sub-page. They have quite a few service sub-pages, and they have some really good content on these. Quite a few words, which is great. And for these sub-pages, they're also extremely helpful to rank for keywords and to give more power to your site. And we recommend about 300 to 500 words on each sub-page. So let's go back to the home page. So let's look at their photos. I did notice when I saved this picture, it actually did have a keyword, flooring companies in Marietta, Georgia. So this is helping them rank for that keyword by having that picture labeled with that specific service keyword. So moving on, I would like to show you a page program that I use to research websites with, and I went ahead and put your competition in here. This is called Ahrefs. First thing I want to go over quickly is the DR rating right here. So the DR rating is Google's power rating, and not shown is the UR rating, which is Google's trust rating. And these 2 ratings are raised by something called a backlink. Now looking at your website in this research program, you are not ranking currently for anything. You don't have any power yet for your website. Looks like there's 0 backlinks, 0 keywords. So this is probably due to the lack of content that you have on your website and lack of backlinks. So let's go over that a little bit further. So back on your competitions analysis here, your competition has 187 backlinks. So that does sound like a lot, but looking further, they actually have a mix of high quality backlinks and some that are not. So they actually have quite a few that are really low here, but some that are high. So it's just a mix of both. And with that, backlink, just to go over that, is anywhere you find one website linking to another. And these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others kind of vouching for you. So it's literally like a popularity contest. However, not all links are created equal, like I just showed you, so it's worth noting relevant to your industry and local websites will work best. So with that, I also want to talk about the last thing, citations. So a citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile. And citations help you rank in this map pack over here. And this section to be in the top 3, which is extremely important for local businesses. These can generate huge amounts of revenue, and consumers will usually click on a Google Map Pack business 30% of the time. So organic search results 60% of the time, Google Map Pack 30% of the time. So let's go back to here. So these citations include directories like Yelp, Angie, Expertise, Better Business Bureau. There's a bunch of other ones that you probably heard of. Social media accounts count as well. And the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you rank above them. So essentially, how many places do you have your business information? So, for example, your competition has all of their information on Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Home Guide, YP.com, and a bunch of other ones here. They have a total of 82 citations on their website. Those are just a few examples. So once your content, backlinks, and citations come together, and you start to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's so worth it. So I want to go over some of the organic keywords here real quick. So total, these keywords, we've got quite a few here. We have about 430 keywords that your competition's website is ranking for. And what I'm going to be looking at here are location and service specific keywords on this page alone. Some examples that we have relative to you are hardwood floor refinishing, Marietta, Georgia. We've got, oh, and with this one, the volume for this that people are searching for is 50 times per month. And this website is ranking on place 3 in Google. Another good one, let's see, hardwood floors, Marietta, Georgia, 60 searches per month. They're ranking at number 8 on this keyword. We've also have hardwood floor installation, Marietta, Georgia, 20 searches per month. They're placed at 7 on that one. And there's a bunch of others, and there's always these ones up here as well, but I counted all of these up that were relative to you as far as refinishing, installation, anything to do with hardwood floors or LVP. And the total on that, just for this one page alone for these keywords, was 700 searches a month. So it doesn't even count the other pages here. So just by generating this kind of traffic through their website and Google Business Profile, let's just say their conversion rate of people is actually calling their business is just 10%. So bring that 700 keywords or searches down to 70, and let's say they close at 50%. So then that just means that they're closing and bringing in 35 jobs a month just on those keywords alone and just from their online presence. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. And like I said, also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do for a living, and I just wanted to show you this to provide some valuable educational content on how to strengthen your online presence. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. I hope it was helpful. My contact information is at the bottom of the email, and I'd really appreciate your feedback. Well, I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope you have a great day. Well, thank you so much.